All right, folks, you're live with Lonzo, the Godfather of Ghost Hip Hop, on a very special day for yours truly, folks. Hey, we celebrated my birthday today, y'all. We celebrated my birthday.
Yo, what up, Lance?
What's up, Dusty One?
Oh, man, happy Friday, dude. Happy Friday. Looking forward to spending your birthday with you, Playboy.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. Shit, you know how we do it, man. We got Dre on the line. We got to get him on camera soon, man. We got to figure that out. But he's on the line as always.
Cool. What's up? Hey, thank you, Dr. Dre, for your contribution to hip hop. It's definitely a pleasure to be in your presence, man. Thank you so much. Is he on the line? I couldn't hear him. No, it's breaking. No, I can't hear him at all. You're breaking up a bit.
Clear.
Huh.
Together. Phone very clear.
Hey, chat. Let me ask the chat. Are you guys getting feedback on Lonzo's end? Let us know in the chat, please.
Yeah. Can y'all hear Dre out there?
Yeah, can you guys hear Dre? Can you guys hear Dre? Can you guys hear Lonzo clearly? And yeah, see Brandon saying no. Yeah, they're saying no. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll talk to the chat right now. Yes, we are celebrating Lonzo's birthday, and I am here with two West Coast pioneers, and I'm very excited to be hanging out. 65 years old, man. That's a milestone. And a lot of you out there definitely want to make it to that milestone. And Lonzo's going to drop some game on you so you can make it to that milestone. Yeah, everybody's saying my mic is good, but yours is Lonzo's choppy and no Dre. That's what they're saying.
Lonzo choppy and
yeah, that's what I'm getting on my end too.
Okay, now that you know what? Damn it. I hope it ain't my new Wi-Fi hookup I just put in today. I did it today. Dusty clear.
It could be. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah. What up, everybody? What up, Sedborn? What up, Dismos, Marlon Cozy, American Negro? We'll work it out. We're going to work it out.
Man.
Thank you guys for joining the program. Make sure you hit that like button.
It says I got a great connection. That's the only thing about it. It says I got a great connection. I got all the bars. And
dang. Salute, fam. Salute everybody.
Let me see here. Dre is over here. Talk, Dre.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing on my end.
A minute, man. You don't hear that, do you?
You choppy as you're very choppy, Lons. It's been like that since I connected. We're gonna work it out, folks. Don't even trip. This is what we do best.
Damn.
This is what we do.
Everything
best.
sounds great on this end over here. We check my oh, shit.
What's everybody in the chat up to tonight on this fine Friday night?
Right,
and I know I'm gonna see. Oh, Lonzo got it. Lonzo got it. Lonzo, make sure you have all your other windows closed out. American Negro says. Appreciate the help. I think I just heard somebody. Now you're real far back. It's all good. I'll talk to the chat. Tomorrow night, Saturday, Dusty Vision TV. I got another mix show, so I hope to see you guys on my channel, Dusty Vision TV, Saturday night, 8 p.m. Oh.
Am I coming through great to you?
Yeah.
There we go. Now we hear Dre.
On the you hear it now?
I heard Dre.
I don't hear anything.
There we go. Yes, I hear him now. Yep, I hear him good. You're still choppy, but I hear Dre. Let us know in the chat room if you hear Dr. Dre as well.
Oh, I know what happened.
We got this. Just hang in there, folks. We got a legendary show tonight.
Connector Bernadette joined.
There's Bernadette. She's about to bring.
I'm here.
Dusty, you good?
Yeah, we hear Dre. Yep, I'm good.
Okay, good.
You hear me, Dusty?
Yeah, they got you.
Yeah, I hear you perfectly.
All right, we got to figure it out.
Hey,
folks.
Bernadette.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
Oh, good. I'm on my phone, so fingers crossed. I'm waiting for my computer to log on. Epic.
All right.
Oh, yeah, you sound clear.
Oh, wow.
We got it, guys. We made it.
Hey.
So, Dusty, you can hear me now.
First
Dr.
off,
Dre.
happy birthday, Lonzo. Happy birthday to the godfather of West Coast hip hop.
Happy birthday. You make 65 look good. I don't believe it. You posted it, but that's it.
This is 65 in hip hop years, baby. We got to lead by example. You got to lead by example. You can't talk no shit if you ain't bringing the shit.
Well, this is the
Yeah,
blessing.
you're still a little choppy, Lonzo, but I think we can work around it. We should be fine. Even though,
All right.
Can Dusty hear me at all?
yeah, I hear you perfectly, Dr. Dre. I hear you great. I hear Bernadette good. It's just Lonzo's just a bit choppy, but we'll work with it. We'll definitely work with it. If you guys have any questions in the chat for the Godfather of West Coast Hip Hop or Dr. Dre, please post them in the chat, and we'll definitely try to get them. Or the lovely Bernadette. How you doing, Bernadette?
I am the queen of the heat wave. So, I'm here. I'm in a heat wave, so I'm conserving energy. I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I love it. Yeah, Matthew says we can hear everybody perfectly except for Lonzo. So, Lonzo, while you fix that on your end, I guess I'll just keep the conversation going.
I think I heard him say, all right.
What about
Keep it going, Dusty. Take it away.
Yeah.
Is it better now?
I hear you now, yeah.
All right, I knew what it was. I fixed it.
All right, cool. Gotta love technology.
On the day of the show, gotta do it beforehand.
Yeah. If I didn't, I couldn't do it till next week, so I had to get a shot. We good. I think we good now.
See, that's what shows you he's 65.
Yeah, I think that's your Wi-Fi. I think that's your Wi-Fi, Lonzo. Still choppy, but we'll work.
All of us be bad.
Oh, okay.
I'm controlling everybody's. I've been controlling everything. Let's keep it. Let's make it happen. We're gonna make it happen. Shit, come on, let's do this.
Let's do it. What's on the agenda tonight?
We got some.
I don't know. I'm hanging out for a little while. I went out last night, and tonight we're gonna just kick it. Just have some fun, man. Do what we do.
Well, the simple agenda is your birthday. It's your birthday. We're gonna talk about 6'5" plus. We're gonna talk about how you actually can make it. And are you suited down like you say you always are?
Suited down? That's not today, Doc. I've been on my knees most of the day working on this damn Wi-Fi. So no, I ain't suited down today.
Hey, be careful. You can't use them on my knees when we talk about hip hop.
Yeah, pause.
You say, yes, very, very big pause on that one. Well, okay. So West Coast hip hop godfather, what you do on your day of birth, your arrival, your one and only super cycle 6'5", making it happen. What'd you do on that day?
Man, I was very happy yesterday. One, I made 65. Two, I got some very good news the day before. I formed a new entity here in California called the Compton Entertainment Chamber of Commerce, and I'll be working with some of the city officials to create events and do things. Man, I've been waiting on this paperwork for the last past about 2.5 months now, and it came on my birthday eve, about 30 minutes from my birthday, man. So that was really cool, and that just put me on another mind frame because I got so much going on in the city, in and around the city of Compton. I had to create a separate entity just to make it work properly. And when that paperwork came through, that was my gift.
Well, explain what that does and what that's about for the city of Compton.
Well, what I realized in the city of Compton, there's great people that work there. Compton has a lot of issues we have to try and overcome. And some things have been overlooked because people are so busy. So what I decided to do was put together a entertainment chamber of commerce and create events, working with city, churches, business, and the citizens of Compton to create, give them things to do, okay? Along with beautifying the city. I'm working on a Compton Walk of Fame. Compton has numerous people that have played in won Super Bowl rings, won NBA championships, won Grammys, and nobody knows it, man. There's no one place you can go to see the greatness of Compton. So I want to create a Compton Walk of Fame. It's been on my heart for the past 6 years, and I was finally given the proper road to travel to make it happen. Meanwhile, we want to create a partnership with some of the churches and some of the other business to beautify the city of Compton. So have certain people, certain organizations adopt certain situations in Compton. There's a couple of monuments. There's a couple of fountains need to be replanted and turned back on, and maybe restored exactly. And I think if we can go to the citizens and we can show them what we want to do, I think between the citizens and the businesses of Compton, we have some big businesses in and around Compton that I think that they will come in and support us, and that's what I want to do. But that's not the job of the city manager or the city council. I got to go through them to get approval, but they have other things to do besides just worry about some flowers and some roses and doing parties. That's what I do.
Well, I was going to say, are you going to make a landmark of Eve After Dark?
Eve After Dark is not in Compton, so that wouldn't do us.
But you did,
huh?
But you shifted to Compton at one point, as you said in your book.
Right. I moved to Dudos. Dudos was in Compton.
To Dudos.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Dudos was torn down quite a few years ago. But we will do something to commemorate Eve After Dark in some way, form, or fashion. In fact, another birthday gift I got today. Oh man, this dude right here. I saw the first draft, the first cut of the Eve After Dark documentary.
Yeah.
And I said, excuse me, it's being done by a good friend of mine, Velo, David Stewart. Excuse me. And when I saw the first 18 minutes, and I know this is gonna sound soft as fuck, but I don't give a damn. It's my birthday. My eyes watered the entire time, man, because the way this dude laid this story out, and I interviews I'd done with him before, and things that we had talked about, and things that we recorded, and where he laid it out, it was really touching, and it brought me back, man. We were working on this for the past 4 or 5 months strong. We were trying to have it finished for my birthday. He told me the other day, we're not quite finished. We got a few more people to bring in to complete it. But we got 18 minutes, man. We got 18 minutes of fire. I mean, this thing does not let you down. I'm involved in a few different projects right now. And this one right here is definitely going to have an impact. The other two are going to have, other one I've seen cuts of it, great also. But I don't know whether it's because it's Eve After Dark or the people in this one right here. It touches me in a way that I haven't been touched before. So these are some of the good things that happened on my birthday.
Same way you were touched at the Super Bowl when DRE and them came out with the Eve After Dark. I thought that was really cool for you. And if people need to go get your book and read about, how you came to be and what you've done. Because this isn't something you did just overnight. You've been working on this as a passion project for a very, very long time. And
yeah.
And I just in reading your book, it just brought a smile on my face and helped inspire me to finish the ones I got to do. But I had to break them up because there's just too much information for one book. So.
Okay.
Oh yeah, your history is long too.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you know, that's the beauty of getting old. Make your book long as hell.
I love that. Can I ask Dre a question?
Go for
Please,
it.
hey, Doug.
Yeah. Hey, Dre, can you give us from your perspective when you first heard about, you know, Lonzo Williams doing his thing on the West Coast, or how you guys met?
Look, Lonzo doesn't remember the first time we met, and I gotta check and actually think more about it. Did I meet this Lonzo or another Lonzo? I'm just keep saying it's him because that's the way I want to remember it. But I've known about Lonzo and the World Class Record Crew since 1984, way back. Because a friend of mine had moved to California, and his name was Greg Royal, aka Mixmaster G, and the Turntable Orchestra, and he was working at K-Day, and I forgot the K-Ace, I think it was also.
Right.
He was working with quite a few people out there. So he was one of the first times I ever heard Surgery with the other Dr. Dre. And when we first heard Turn Off the Lights, etc. So I had always known of him, but my evolution was getting there. And I had done a lot of stuff and being signed to Def Jam as original concept, and going out and DJing with the Beastie Boys and doing shows with Run DMC. Our roads didn't cross thoroughly in that early 80s, but we crossed in the 90s. And I just got to make sure I have the right time, studio, in place.
Well, you know what, Dre? I was thinking about something you said the other day. If you managed Body and Soul, we had to meet. We had to meet because Rose lived here. Okay.
Yeah.
Rose lived
That's
here.
what I said.
Yeah.
And Body and Soul rehearsed here on a daily basis. Them and the dancers. Can't think of their names right now, but they're gonna kill me if they heard this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But they had the dancers that danced with them, and they were here on a regular basis. So sometimes I get to running. I was running a lot back then. I remember shaking a lot of hands. Didn't take many pictures back then as we do right now, but
because we didn't have cameras in our hand like that.
Yeah, that's true too.
And remember when everybody had a camera? You had that little Instamatic camera that you bought that had 36 shots, and if you were lucky, you got 38 out of them.
Yeah. Had to go down to the dollar.
And sometimes
place.
the flash wouldn't work.
Yeah.
People were like, hold on, wait for the flash, baby. Wait for the flash.
Go to the 1 hour photo mat and get it developed. Yep.
Get developed, yeah. So just like you, I've taken millions of those pictures, never seen any of those. But what's interesting with social media, people post pictures. Bernadette can tell you that of me, and she goes, did you know you took a picture with so-and-so? I said, I don't even recall. I remember taking those kind of like, whoa. And it's like, wow, people have those photos. So when we talk today, and then we discuss how things run now with technology, when we were doing it, even in that infant style stage, the late 80s, early 90s, there were no cell phones with cameras. That didn't exist at that moment.
No, that didn't happen, Doc. And that's why there's not a lot of footage of World Class Record Crew. And yeah, Ben, we had them Polaroids, but you got tired of shaking that, man. That's crazy.
Or it would jam up, and you'd have to have another one. And you're like, who got more money? Go get another camera.
Yeah.
We had an official photographer back in our day. Well, really unofficial official photographer, Harry Allen, a.k.a. Harold McGregor of Vicious Visuals, who eventually was Harry Allen. I got to ask him. He used to take pictures of all of us, from Spectrum City, a.k.a. becoming Public Enemy, The Concept, a.k.a. becoming Original Concept, BA Groups, Polaroids. He has all these pictures of us. And we know one day in our life, he's going to release them all in some big giant book, which will make us laugh. As a matter of fact, there's a picture which is in the Smithsonian, the African American Smithsonian Institute, of myself with Run DMC at WBAU.
Wow.
Which is pretty much a pretty famous picture of me.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Yeah, just together somewhere, someplace. They'll pop up. Who knows?
Yeah, Bomb Squad, PE. That's dope. Hey, Dre, let me ask you. You were in New York. When did you hear about Compton, and what was your first thoughts about Compton when you just heard the word Compton in the song?
Not I heard it from Greg Walker. I had a sister who lived out and told me about in infant stage with the LA Dream Team, Egyptian Lover. I mean, we got the music because just like Alonzo explained in this book, I was a part of a record pool. So when he talks about Malaco as a distributor, we used to get those records. It was like, damn,
David
where so I know it. And then when you get out in California, most of the time, you look down, you saw a manhole cover. Compton, because when you think of California, LA first, nobody said Compton, but most of the manhole covers around Compton.
Hey, Chad, let us know if the connection is bad. Yeah, they're saying it's choppy. It's really, really choppy. I don't know what's going on, Lonzo. Just so you know. Are you hearing it choppy on your end too, or is it just me?
It's choppy.
Yeah, it's like really, like every time you guys talk, it's just yeah, damn. Unfortunately, Dre, we didn't hear a word you said in the past 2 minutes, unfortunately. And correct me if I'm wrong, chat room, but I didn't hear it on my end.
You know what I'm doing? I turned my recorder on, man. I'm recording it. I started it about 3 minutes ago. I'm recording the audio part of this right here, so we can at least have it for the podcast. We had worked out the internet service. It has all the bars I've ever had, more bars I've ever had before. That's why I changed over. And why are we coming through?
You need to get out the rentals wrap, the aluminum foil.
You know what? Real quick, guys.
Wi-Fi.
I'll tell you what's good is if what I do whenever I'm not talking is I just mute my thing, and I think if we all mute when we're not talking, that could possibly help the situation too. I've heard when there's multiple people online that you get the garble noise whenever you're not muted. So I just mute myself when I'm not talking.
All right,
try it.
That works.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna mute for a minute. Now, how do I sound now that Dre is muted?
You sound clear now. Now, yeah, you sound clear.
Mute myself and not Dre, because you saying that.
You said you muted me. So I was quiet.
Okay, hold on there. Now Dre is muted. Can you hear me?
I mean, it's still a little choppy, but we'll work with it. We got it.
All right.
No, it's choppy.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's cancellation or something. It could be cancellation.
Now you sound clear as day. You sound clear as day now.
Yeah. Maybe. Oh, maybe that's Dre coming through choppy, because he's coming through the mixer on the phone. Maybe that's the situation. Let's see what happens for a minute. Dre, we're gonna get back to you in 1 second. Let's
you
try and do.
You sound clear now. Now you sound super clear. Whatever you just did 5 seconds ago, you sound super clear.
I just muted Dre for a second on the phone.
Now you're yeah.
So what? Now I'm trying. I didn't mute you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just going in and out.
We're here live and still going in and out.
Correct me if I'm wrong, chat room. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat.
1 2. Test 1 2.
Yeah.
Test 2.
Yeah. You sound clear now. Yeah, then you go. Yeah, it just goes choppy in and out. Damn.
I knew everybody 1 2 1 2.
1 2.
Now, Bernadette, you sound. Say something again, Bernadette.
Muted my mic. 1 2 1 2.
She sounds great. Yeah, she sounds great.
She's cool. All right, I sound good.
It's a little faint on my. I can make it a little bit out. You still getting birthday wishes. Man, I wish you could answer the question about the Jerry curl too, Lonzo. Somebody asked about the Jerry curl in the chat, so I don't know.
Yeah, we'll get.
Are we working on the sounds? 1 2 1 2. Old school woman. 1 2 1 2.
Yeah, you sound great, Bernadette. You sound amazing. The two choppy ones is Lonzo and Dre that I've noticed throughout the show.
You know what? It might be karma because usually they talk the most when I'm versus me, so it might be a little bit of karma for the birthday and for the legends. So absolutely.
You know what I noticed that me and Dusty have issues from time to time.
Damn, and just kicked out Lonzo.
I'm sorry, karma. Karma, ignore the karma. Karma is queen.
My own goddamn show.
Kicked
off my own goddamn screen.
I'm going to the chat. They still talking about that curl, Rob.
All right, go to the chat room, baby. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, do your thing.
Yeah, I'm going to type in the chat.
Yeah, you do your thing. Yeah, shout out to Ben Frank, Monique Hill, man, Rob Tremble. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Everybody saying happy birthday. Thank you, Joshy13. Make sure you guys hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. And more importantly, hit that little bell so you know whenever Lonzo releases information or content or anything on this channel. Real talk. And if you're feeling generous, there's a little green, there's a little $sign, right below the chat. Shoot the channel a few bucks to keep the train a-going. What up, Bernadette?
Absolutely. That's what we're doing. And don't forget, we also are generating a new Legendary Connects YouTube. I'm going to see if I can find that link and join us on the Legendary Connects. We're going to be on social media and platforms too. So definitely, we are definitely talking about the Jerry curl. I had a curl too, so
wow,
it was fun.
Please tell me you have a picture. Please tell me you have a picture handy that you can put in front of the camera.
No, I know better than that. I'm not keeping one of those nearby, and maybe my mom.
I had a Jerry curl at once, if you could believe that. Woo.
I can't tell. I'm sorry. Respectfully, I can't tell you a curl to curl. You ain't got no curl to curl like Harlem Globetrotters curly, right? Curly.
Yeah, exactly.
I got that curl, so right there. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you so. That's what I have. Over here we got Lonzo twice. Once, twice, 3 times. Hey, Dr. Dre, you there? The California curl, oh my goodness. The California curl was a little more looser. You had Indian in your blood, right?
Oh yeah.
With a damn cherry.
Oh, facts. The nappier your hair was, the better your curl came out. See, I had one part nappy, one part fine. So I had the struggle of trying to have a smooth curl. But Lonzo, it's all about you. It's all about your curl. Are you back? We see you. You're back.
Ooh, Lonzo's curl. What did it take to put a curl together, Lonzo?
About $65 in 3 hours.
God, wow. Talk to me.
$65. Jerry curl was a very high maintenance hairstyle. I mean, just to get a Jerry curl, and initially it was like $100 for guys. Then it started going down as it got more popular. Guys started to compete, and then once they started to compete, they started bringing it down. Still, the Jerry curl maintenance products were expensive as hell. Who was this on the line over here?
Hey, we got to for your birthday, Lonzo. Guess, welcome yourself.
I'm ATL super producer Fat Boy.
Hey.
We spoke briefly, man, on the Who Sample Clubhouse room with Dre.
Right. Okay. Much love. Good look. Thanks for coming through, Doc. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Man. Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Dre is here.
Let everybody know some of the songs that you've done, Fat Boy.
Shoot, man. Wasted by Gucci Man. Man. Cut Friends from Camouflage was my very first record that kind of got me in the game. Oh man, Shoot, man, when I get called.
What was it like working with Gucci? What was it like working with Gucci?
Gucci, man, Gucci, contrary to popular belief, Gucci is a super hard worker, man. He's he knows exactly what he wants and how he wants it done. You know, he'll never be in that best rapper alive conversation, but you know, I'll put him up against anybody that claims they're a hard worker. You know, like it's hard to outwork him. You know, we get in the studio and literally do 10 records a day. 10.
Damn.
10, and one of them might come out tonight. You know, so
oh wow.
Yeah, that's you know, I came in the social media era, so we'd literally be in the studio. I'm in my studio right now. We'd literally be in the studio recording the record right now. Put a rough mix on it, take it to the strip club tonight at about 12 or 1 o'clock, play it, get a real reaction from the crowd that's hearing it for the first time. And tomorrow, if we got the right kind of reaction, it's out.
Nice, dude. Before we get back into Lonzo, I got to ask you this question. What are your thoughts on the Gucci Jeezy versus, the controversial versus?
I didn't, man.
It was historic. You know, I'm not going to lean one way or the other because I have, you know, I work with both of them. So I was in smack dab in the middle of everything that was going on during that time. But to see both of them get on the stage together, do a whole verses without it ending up on some street stuff, you know what I'm saying? No bloodshed. I think
got
that
close.
was you know, that was great to see. You know, the olive branch was extended, and Gucci took it, and you know, history was made.
Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate your contribution, man.
A lot of that happen more often in hip hop.
I agree. Any words for Lonzo before you head off, man? When did you first get wind of Lonzo's career and his history in hip hop?
I grew up on
Good question.
I grew up on him, literally grew up on him. So I grew up in San Francisco. So when I was a kid, all we had in San Francisco, or well, in California, was World Class Wrecking Crew, LA Dream Team, Too Short, Uncle Jam's Army, you know, Too Short in the Bay, one or two more people here and there, but that was it. Everything else was New York. And they did a record called Surgery. And that record is one of the reasons why I wanted to become a DJ. Because you know, the whole world knows Dr. Dre as a producer. You know, when he was introduced to the world, I knew him as a DJ in World Class Wrecking Crew. And Lonzo was the head of that. Lonzo was the man. You know, I knew Lonzo as the man. Dre was DJ in there, and that record, Surgery, calling Dr. Dre to Surgery. That's one of the records that made me want to become a DJ as a kid, and through becoming a DJ, that led into production because, you know, if I'm taking the cue from what Lonzo and Dre them did, it always seemed like to me the DJ was the producer of the group. So I went into production because as a kid, that's what I thought was going on in every situation. So, you know, Lonzo was a huge influence on me in California hip hop, because I don't know if California hip hop would have got to the forefront the way it did, had it not been for World Class Wrecking Crew.
Man,
And that's my honest, feelings about that, because I wasn't in LA, but I was in California, and I saw the effect that that World Class Wrecking Crew had on the state, so powerful, man.
Wow. How does that make you feel, Lonzo, hearing that?
Man, you know what? It's starting to sink in after all these years, dude, because when you go out and you meet people and different people in different walks of life, grown men, especially since we've been doing this book tour. Doing this book tour, I've learned so much about how much impact we had. So we didn't get it back then. Wrecking Crew only had 2 albums. We were on together maybe 4 or 5 years before everybody wanted to become gangsters and do the N.W.A. thing. And I stopped touring after a while. And I did a few shows with Battle Cat and the Uzi Brothers when Turn Off the Lights came out. But shortly after that, I stopped touring. I went back into the club business. And now that I'm back in the circuit with Yella and clientele, I'm meeting more grown men or executives, record producers, politicians. It blows me away, man. I was at AJ Fad last week out in Red Apple, and the county supervisor walked up to me, Lonzo, what's up with you, man? I grew up on your music. I said, hey, 5 times people say that, and you don't, going one end out the other. You're polite of always. The homeboy got to reciting lyrics and shit, okay? And I'm like, damn, okay? It just makes you feel like, okay, I did have an impact. And it's a good feeling, Doc. Bottom line, it's a good feeling. I never, no matter what anybody may think of World Class Wrecking Crew as the roots of West Coast hip hop or their career, I will never be ashamed of that. My Jerry curl, I loved it. My sequin suit, I still got it. And that's me, man. My roots is my roots. For me to try and shame my roots at this stage in my life, or this stage in my life, like trying to shame my parents. Okay, they may not have been rich, but they took care of my gas. You know what I'm saying? And those may not have been the most glorified roots in the world, but they were the roots they all had for this tree to grow. And me and Anna talked about this the other day on the show. You were there. A lot of folks don't consider us being the true pioneers that we were. And they want to edit hip hop history, especially on the West Coast. And they want to the N.W.A. or Eazy-E or something to that effect. And no, we can't let you do that, because they stood on our shoulders. Okay, we're the ones that reached out and grabbed them. Everything happened for Dr. Dre came through Lonzo, through JJ Fat's success of Supersonic. It paved the way for Ruthless to get $1 million check to make the Strippins and 100 miles and running and whatever else he had to do. So you can't just ignore that. You can't ignore that. It's just, it's like I called it, what's I call it? Crap theory. When they try to make, they're just gonna try to cut out the parts they don't care for. Bullshit, you can do that. Ain't no critical rap theory. It's all this got to start from the beginning. And now that people are starting to realize there was another beginning, and unfortunately, that everybody who was part of that beginning are not still here. But I'm still here, and I can still tell that story. And that's why my credibility is important when it comes to telling the story. I don't have to lie to kick it. And if I say something about an individual, it's going to be true, at least from my perspective. Okay, I'm not going to throw nobody under the bus. If I'm taking you under the bus and I did something to deserve tracks, I'm gonna put tracks on my ass too. That's just kind of person I am. I know it sounds stupid to be that upfront and honest, but I have to maintain my own integrity. So as I tell these stories, whether I'm talking about myself or somebody else, it's not all one sided. Because I was not perfect. And I'm not gonna tell you how I started off being a super DJ. I was a stuttering son of a bitch in the beginning. Did not have any idea what I was doing when I got to eat after dark. But because I learned to fake till you make it, I faked it, I made it, and damn it, it's still going down today sometimes.
I love that, man. I love that. Fat Boy, thank you, man. And we're looking forward to seeing that or hearing that that Gucci Man joint. That's
thank you, Fat Boy.
Much love.
Much thanks for having me.
Peace.
Peace, homeboy. Hey, Lonzo.
Back,
Obi-Wan says, I'm sure Lonzo was the bad guy for not wanting. Oh. A lot of respect.
Go ahead, Dre.
You know what? Obi-Wan. Oh, is Dre on the phone too? Go for it.
Yeah, it's still there. I'm still good. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, you know what I was going to suggest next time, Lonzo? Maybe we could just throw Dre on the phone because nothing works better than a good old-fashioned phone. Just to get one less, you know what I mean? Yeah, I can't hear anybody now. Can you hear me, Bernadette? Oh, he's on the phone, the telephone, the actual telephone? Oh, okay. I thought he was on Zoom. My bad. Okay. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's wild that Alonzo there's something influenced by you, Lonzo, that's being released today. It's being released today, and you it tracks back down to you, where Gucci is doing something influenced by you today. That's like, I'm amazed, crazy. And that's crazy. 2 days for your birthday, you were connected to, you're the influence on something being released today, and we found out about that exclusively. I guess first, at least on Legendary Connects. Lonzo, that's you.
You're like a tree, Lonzo, like a musical tree, man. Like when you're long dead and gone, and hopefully that's way, way, way down the line, you're still going to have your influence in producers in 2056. There's your leaves are still going to be falling from the branch that you created. That would just blow my mind. If you're a very humble dude for somebody who is very influential and important in hip hop, dude. I'm gonna keep it real. As my friend, I'm gonna tell you, you're one of the most humblest people I know. You know, when it comes to this shit, you don't go around bragging. And no, when you get in the camera, you're saying everything, but you don't just go around and be like, I'm Lon, father of West Coast Hill. You're so humble, man, for somebody who had such a big part of hip hop, dude.
Exactly. That's why it's a lot of stuff in my head, Lonzo. I echo what Dusty said. You know that.
You know, I try to stay humble, man. I can't stand a Hollywood motherfucker. I'm sorry. I do Hollywood shit, man. You know, I don't do Hollywood shit. I don't send you to my assistant. I don't send you to my publicist. If I know you, come holler at me. I don't have publicists. If I do, but I don't. You'll know it unless you need to, need to talk to her. But it's, it's, dude. I have so many ups and downs in this game. I learned to respect whatever light you get, or attention you get. I learned to appreciate it and respect it, because it don't take a minute for that shit to go off once people turn to get your ass. It don't take but a second, dude. You know, look at a young artist. I was watching a video today. It was talking about the top 10 artists that fell off in the middle of their careers, and Tekashi 69 was one of them. He talked all that shit, all that cocky shit. But nobody checking for you right now. Nobody checking. Look at nobody checking. Okay. That's the part about the game I learned at an early stage. Very few people ride this game all the way to the end. Very few people, and to artists really have to be a lot more conservative with things, because this microwave down, you hot then who the next day, and sometimes it's who in the next city. Who the hell is that? Okay, so when you get a chance to get lucky, get blessed, and come up on the lick, $1 million, $2 million, y'all might want to try and buy some shit that's going to be more tangible, like real estate, instead of buying cars and watches and shit. Because that shit will end up in the pawn shop. I'm gonna leave it like that.
Yep. Can I ask Dre another question?
People need to. Can you hear me now?
Dre,
yeah.
I have a question for you, Dre, and this is, I have a question for you, Dre, and this is in correlation with Lonzo's birthday because he shares a birthday with the legendary Tupac Shakur, June 16th, 1971, I do believe. Mr. Shakur came to this world. On Yo MTV Raps, you guys had a very infamous situation where Tupac said some things about the Hughes brothers. Can you recap that show for us and maybe just talk to us about that whole day and what went down after that?
That's just trying to get into the book. Well,
oh, okay, my bad.
Tupac had, listen. Tupac had an incident with the Hughes brothers. Came on the show. He was good friends with myself and Ed and another late gentleman, Stretch from the live side. And he had just had that incident and he started going off. And then I was trying to calm him down. And then had to put his hand over his mouth and say, man, you better be careful because, what you're saying here right now probably could be used against you in a court of law. And that's actually what happened. The tape was subpoenaed and it was used against him. And he went to some criminal trial that had to do with that. So you can learn more about that in my book.
There you go. Free promo right there, baby. Free promotion. Get Dr. Dre's book. Everybody in this chat needs to grab Dr. Dre's book, please. Support the movement, support the channel, support everything.
Yeah, we're going to put it out.
Hey, Dre.
But we putting it out.
Dre,
yeah.
It's going to be in Braille or what? How you going to make the book?
The book is going to be not in Braille. I said, you make a joke, but for real, it will be in Braille. It will be audio. It will be a hardcover book.
See,
because when we first finished it, before the pandemic hit, we're about to do all that.
Okay. See, it sounded like a joke, but I did that on purpose so he can tell all the. Okay, good.
It's gonna be in yeah.
Okay, that's good, Doc.
I love that.
And the funny thing is, reading your stories, I go, wow, we were on similar tracks of stuff, just on different coasts, and how you have to build something up. Like when Dusty asked me, how did I hear about World Class Wrecking Crew? There's no way you would have known that Greg Royal, who grew up with me in Newcastle, in Westbury, knew you guys and was a part of that. No one would have guessed. You can't guess that kind of stuff. It happens. That's the reality.
Wow. Okay.
I love it. Hey, Teddy Styles has a question for Dr. Dre. And I don't believe this is in the book, but if it is, you don't have to say anything. But he says, Dr. Dre, can you please give the history of the 808 boom kick drum and the origins of who created it? Most say Rick Rubin. You say what?
No, Dr. Dre. And he knows that. That's why I had to write the book before the Yo Bigger Stuff book, because I developed that for WBAU at 90.3 FM at Adelphi University. President of D. Harry McGregor and myself were in the same music class. I developed that in my basement when I was overdubbing and did a song called and another song called Nothing, which I was signed to put out. And that made my whole ridiculous knee boy in 808 bass sound, and give credit to the late great Steve Vett. And yeah, Rick was there when we did it. And Rick was like, whoa, this is like, you took it to a whole nother space. Because each bit thicker and bigger because of my Jamaican roots. We need that bass, that big, earth-shattering, quaking bass as a DJ. So when I wanted to make a record, I wanted to do the same thing with that. And I got into one of the biggest arguments with Rick and company because I wanted the record to be at 45 RPM rather than 33. And he said, why? I said, because the grooves are bigger. It'll make the bass deeper. But they had just signed this Def Jam deal with Columbia Records, AKA Sony. And they were like, no, 12 inches go on 33 because you'll confuse DJs. How confuse a DJ? They got 33 and 45 on the turntable. They don't hit it.
The Dr. Bernadette joined.
But those are things I learned in development and understanding technology and how to make a record. And that's in my book called
Wow, that's history right there. That
Rubin, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Dressing an interview with you talking about Rick Rubin was a thief. I stand by that. And when you read the book, I was there for all the early LL stuff, for Raising Hell. As a matter of fact, my group, yes, indeed. I programmed the beat. The check. Lonzo will tell you, no, you not. Why? Because that's real.
wow. Damn. I hope you guys got that. It was in and out for me, but I heard so much history, and as a hip hop nerd, I love that, and I could see in the chat room they love that also. I'm gonna have to bounce out in a bit, Lonzo, because I have a 7 o'clock appointment. But I want to tell you, man, just thank you again for being such a great dude, a great friend, and you know, just great influence on me and dropping that game on me too, man. I need that in my life. You're definitely a mentor of mine, and I wish you 65 more years on this planet, man. Very, very healthy. Keep doing what you're doing, and appreciate you, bro. And Dr. Dre, it was definitely a pleasure talking with you. I mean, I want to thank you for everything you've done in hip hop. And I wish you the best in everything, and I'm sure we're gonna cross paths again. And Bernadette, you are the best. I love your smile. Thank you. I love you guys. All right, peace. Have a great birthday weekend, Lonzo.
I appreciate it. You too, Doc.
Peace, man.
That's the Dusty One, y'all, live with Lonzo, the Godfather West Coast. My man, Dr. Dre, and the beautiful Bernadette, that big ass smile. Do you use push brush your teeth or what?
You think on that.
You gotta brush your teeth with a push broom. Okay, anyway. Yeah, we just having some fun, folks. You know, it's my riffs. I get the clown today.
Exactly. It's your day. It's your day.
Yeah.
And we're also blessed to be here as we connect with everybody. And that's the thing. If you're in this room with us, you're in our conversations, we connect from left to right, up to down, and everywhere. Sometimes we clown, sometimes around. But guess what? When we're serious, we don't want to be furious. We will inform, and we want you to be a part of the legendary Connect. How about that?
He got bars today. He been writing shit down.
I've been at this, but I'll let you first.
Oh, shit.
Come on, man. You know I've been doing this for 2-3 days.
The doctor. All right. Well, man, you know what? I'm about to wrap up, dude. It's about 54 minutes after. I got to make it run myself. I had to do this show. We were supposed to do it yesterday, and I knew I couldn't do it. My folks had a surprise little get-together for me, and it was really nice. And shit, I got to get the internet fixed in my house.
Yeah, we gotta get you some Reynolds wrap, some aluminum foil. But the big thing we want to say is happy birthday, my brother. As always, it's a blessing to be here with you. Tell everybody, go out and get your book. It's very important.
Yes.
Also tell what it is and where to get it.
N.W.A. Stories with Lonzo. Also, N.W.A. Stories with Lonzo on Amazon. But folks, check this out before I go. Everybody with an Android phone, I want you to go to your Android phone, go to the Google Play Store, and type in the Compton Chronicles. That's my app now. My app, this show feeds it up, and it's in development right now. But as it gets more upgraded, you'll get notifications when the show is on. You'll get notifications when things is happening in Compton. I have my organization, the Compton Entertainment Chamber of Commerce. All those things will be on the Compton Chronicles app. Yeah, I know I got a bunch of names, but shit, I got to keep shit separate because I keep me from getting confused. That's how we do it. Everybody that drops in the super chat, much love to you. Thank you very much. I passed by a little earlier. I didn't see it, but dropping something in there, I appreciate it very much. All the birthday love, thank you very much. Bernadette, thank you very much. Dr. Dre, much love to you. Love to you.
Same here. All the love, my brother. We'll see you on Thursday.
You got it, folks.
And don't forget, happy Juneteenth, y'all.
Vibrations of speech
all right.
joined.
Thank you, folks.